Assembly of the Walldesign modern decorative solutions. The Walldesign and Walldesign stop-fire decorative elements are composed of MDF or MDF stop-fire boards covered with layers of decorative and backing paper and an overlay determining the resistance of decorative elements to abrasion. The Walldesign decorative elements are intended for finishing walls in living spaces, business premises and commercial areas with stable climatic conditions. They can be applied indoors, in ventilated and heated spaces with humidity in the range of 40 to 65% and a temperature between 18 and 25 degrees Celsius. There are three types of Walldesign decorative elements, 12.4 mm and 16.5 mm thick, based on an MDF board, and 16.5 mm thick, based on an MDF stop-fire board. The Walldesign decorative elements are milled on four sides with tongue and groove. The visible edges after assembling are protected with water-thinning lacquers. The product has a technical certificate allowing for use in construction. The Walldesign decorative elements should be acclimatized in the room where they will be assembled, in the original box, for at least 72 hours. Before assembling, you should refer to the assembly instructions attached to every box. They can also be found at the www.walldesign.swisskrono.pl webpage. We recommend checking each component for mechanical damage and visible defects and color differences prior to assembling. For the next step, you should carefully measure the wall on which you are going to assemble the Walldesign decorative elements, taking care to retain the symmetry of placed parts. For aesthetic reasons, an even distribution of decorative elements on the wall is recommended, so that parts in the lowest and the highest row have the same height. In order to correctly assemble the Walldesign, we will need the following tools and materials: a level, a hammer drill, a wooden measure and a tape measure, a pencil, a saw, a cordless drill, wall plugs, an assembly adhesive, wood screws, a miter saw. SWISS KRONO MLH bars made of SWISS KRONO OSB 3, aluminium finishing profiles for the Walldesign decorative elements. Starting profile for assembling the lower row of Walldesign decorative elements. Z. Corner profile for assembly on the inside and outside 90 degrees corners. Every profile comes in two sizes, dedicated for two thicknesses of the Walldesign decorative elements. L. Edge cover profile acts as a finishing for the side edges of the decorative elements and near the ceiling. Before assembling, secure the room and check if the walls are dry, even and stable. The supporting structure for the Walldesign decorative elements can be made from SWISS KRONO MLH bars, softwood wooden bars and metal profiles suggested in the technical approval. The SWISS KRONO MLH bars should be assembled horizontally. Bars should be fixed to the wall using wall plugs, phi 6 mm, with cone heads and at a length of 60 mm. 3 mm dilation should be kept around bars. The wall plug's collar must fit completely under the bar's surface. It cannot protrude. In the case of large irregularities of the wall or on walls with a higher moisture penetration, you should assemble vertical and horizontal bars, creating an intersecting frame, allowing for the unobstructed flow of air. vertical bars should be assembled keeping a distance of no more than 50 centimeters between them. To assemble the SWISS KRONO MLH bars, you should use 4 by 40 mm wood screws. The order of assembling the bars is as follows. Horizontal SWISS KRONO MLH bar, circa 10 mm above the floor. Next horizontal bar at a suitable distance, so that the bar's axis is exactly in the line of connection between the first and the second row of decorative elements. Following bars at an axial distance of 377 mm between them. Assembly of the lower row of decorative elements should start with the fixing of the U starting a profile, and then fixing the first Walldesign decorative part in the bottom left corner. The bottom tongues of first row parts and left tongues of parts on the left side should be cut off. The Walldesign decorative elements should be fixed to the SWISS KRONO MLH bars with wood screws. Assembly adhesive can be additionally used for the assembling of the decorative elements on the upper and bottom bars. The cutting of the decorative elements should be performed using a circular saw. The saw's sharpness has an impact on the emerging curve and straightness of edges during cutting, and thereby on the final appearance of assembled decorative elements. The Walldesign decorative elements are intended for horizontal assembly on walls. They can be assembled one above other or in a brick pattern. Subsequent parts are assembled on a construction by inserting a tongue on a new part into a part already fixed, fixing it to a frame with 3 by 20 mm wood screws. The possible ways of finishing outside and inside corners are as follows, by using Z aluminium profiles for proper thickness of a part. The Z corner profile should be assembled along with the Walldesign finishing parts, and parts connected with the corner profile should be cut at an angle of 45 degrees or by using a butt joint for decorative elements cut earlier at an angle of 45 degrees. For finishing decorative elements from sides and near the ceiling, an edge cover aluminium profile L 9.520 is used. The profile is fixed with solvent assembly adhesive. In areas exposed to higher loads, such as hanging cabinets, shelves, or a TV on a wall bracket, you should plan additional reinforcing parts fixed directly to the wall. Change your interior with Walldesign. www.walldesign.swisskrono.pl